High five. Woo! Welcome to My Dog Does My Makeup. Well, he's gonna pick my makeup. Today's look is created by my dog. This is Theodore. Let's do it! Woo! Now, Theodore, which side should I use? I'm going to use this side of the blush. Nah. Alright, so whatever 4 shades you snack on first are going to be the 4 shades I use on my eyes. Go for it. So, Rocker, Smoke Show, Rebel and Leader. Second last 2 in the top row and the second last 2 in the bottom row. A brown, a nude or a berry lip. Your choice. I think it's about time I go do the makeup, you think? Let's go, guys. The first step is primer, and Theodore chose the Model Co Face Base Skin Primer, the hydrating primer. So I'm going to use that today. Theodore picked everything pretty spot on apart from the highlighter, blush and concealer. I've actually never used the Jouer blush before. I am going to try that for the first time today. The Maybelline concealer I use sometimes, but I usually use the Tarte Shape Tape. And then for highlighter I usually use the Balm Mary Luminizer, which is a powder highlighter, but he has picked the MAC Strobe Cream for me today. So it looks like that's what I'm going with. Now it is time for foundation. Theodore picked the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I did a review on this not too long ago actually. I'll link it down below if you want to see what it's like. This is one of my new favourite foundations, so I'm glad that Theodore picked it. How is everyone doing in ISO currently? I'm starting to go a little stir crazy, but that's fine. I think we all are at this point. And you can't forget the neck, peoples. Just realised I have a really long neck. And the ears too, can't forget that. Ooh, my skin be looking really glowy. The haters be like, it's sweat. Concealer time. Theodore ended up picking the Maybelline Master Concealer. I'm in the shade Fair, if anyone wants to know. Put it under my eyes. Bit on the nose. Highlight my life. Bit on the chin. And like all the products I'm using, even if Theodore picked the one I wouldn't normally use, this is good because I'm getting to test out new products that I haven't used in a while again. So that is fantastic. Powder time. Theodore picked my everyday powder, which is the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. So I'm just going to chuck that on there quickly. Tap a tap tap. Rat-a-tat-tat. I love Ratatouille. He is my man. Remy, Emile, if you're out there, if you're watching, I love you. So I've been learning French on Duolingo lately. What can I say? I'm sorry if I offend any French people out there with how I pronounce this and if I'm saying it wrong, but I'm gonna say my name is Chelsea and I speak French. Je m'appelle Chelsea et je parle français. Thoughts? No? Probably not. Time for bronzer. Funny how Americans say like bronzer and we're like bronzer. Theodore has picked my favourite, the NARS Laguna bronzer. Just gonna pop that on. Ooh, Theodore making me snatched. Chisel out the double chin. Oh wow, it worked. My dog is snatching me to oblivion. I love him. Yes, Theodore, come through. Alright, next up is blush. I'm so excited to finally use the Jouer, I think that's how you say it, sorry if I'm saying it wrong, the Jouer Blush Duo in the shade Rose Gold. So we've got Marigold, which is the one I wanted to use, but Theodore picked the other one, which is Rose Petal. They're both lovely. I just like this one because it was like very rose gold and like sparkly. Alright, so going in with my blush brush, I'm picking up some of the shade Rose Petal. Ooh, look at that. And just apply that to my cheeks. That's like super pretty. That's like super pretty. That is super pretty. This was so worth $48. And it kind of adds a natural highlight like right here too, which is super pretty. Oh, this is pretty. You know what? Thank you, Theodore, for making me try the one that I was not immediately going to try. I love my dog. He does great things for me. Alrighty, next up we have highlighter. Theodore chose the MAC Strobe Cream. Now, I have already set my face with powder and obviously put on a lot of powder products. So I'm just going to very gently just tap it in with my middle finger. Ooh, that's nice. I say we do eyebrows. Theodore picked out one of my favourite classics, which is the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil, and I'm using the shade Soft Brunette. Super fun. I really need to fix my posture. I've been sitting like this the whole video. Come up, Chels. I'm super easy when it comes to my eyebrows. Like, girls spend like 20 minutes, I spend like 5 seconds. This is great. And then I just brush them out again. Bam. Too easy. You guys like my hair clip? It's got pearls on it. Very pretty. Alright, onto eyeshadow. Taking this dual-ended fluffy brush and flat top brush, I'm going into the eyeshadow palette that Theodore picked, which is Tartelette in... These birds need to stop. Tartelette in Bloom palette by Tarte. Theodore picked the darkest shades possible in the palette, which I was like, don't pick the black shades because black's hard to work with in eyeshadow. So he decided to rebel against me and pick the shades Rocker, Smoke Show, Rebel, and Leader. So I'm going to be starting with Rebel as a transition shade through my crease, Leader in the outer V of the eye, which is this dark brown, Smoke Show just to intensify the outer V, and Rocker, this rose gold blushy shade on the lid. It really brings out the green in my eyes. Now going in with Leader, this dark brown on the flat brush, and tapping that the outer corner, and then going back in with some Rebel and just blending that out. Now going in with the black shade Smoke Show, tapping a little insy wincy bit of that, and then taking the first shade Rebel and blending that out. Tap some more of the very smoky now. That's fine. Around with a bit of concealer. Clean that up. And over the edge as well. Oh my gosh, that's 10 times better now. So taking some more of the Maybelline concealer on this tiny little brush, I'm going to be carving or sculpting the lid with this. Alright, now that we got that concealer set, I'm going to take another flat top brush and that rose gold shade there called Rocker, and just put that on top of the concealer to create a cut crease. That's really pretty. I know it looks really bad right now, but I will blend and blend until I'm happy with it. Alright, so this is what I'm working with currently. Yeesh. I'm gonna go back in with that brown shade Rebel and just blend it all together. See how that's coming together more already. And then that's just gonna blend the two shades together. I think Theodore's gonna be really impressed. Alright, so I'm gonna go off camera, do the other eye and just kind of tweak this eye a little bit, make it more blended, more clean cut. and then I'll be back. Alright, so here is the look. Very dark, very smoky, very vampy. I definitely like this eye better because that's the first one I did, and this one looks nowhere near as good and it's still kind of messy, but that's fine. I took this shade Rocker and put it in the inner corner and just a little bit underneath the eye and the inner half of the eye. And then I took the shade Leader, which is this darker brown one on the end here. Just put that on the outer half underneath my eye, so it's very smoky. Now we're going to finish up with some mascara. Theodore picked the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, so I'm just going to chuck a bit of that on the top and bottom lashes. Alrighty, to finish off this makeup look, we are going to finish with the lips. Theodore picked the nude lip category. It was between brown, nude and berry, so he picked the nude. I'm going to be using the MAC Whirl lip liner, the MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick, and the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Angel Food Cake. So let's do the lips and we're done. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the finished makeup look. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up for my dog Theodore. He would love that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in next Wednesday's video. Until next time, stay awesome and I love you all. Bye!